April 2025. Sorry. We'll take a look at the weather for today. The information is a minute after 6 this morning. The general situation, mainly fair weather conditions, will prevail. The 24 forecast for Belize and its coastal waters, sunny with a few cloudy spells today and clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers will be isolated. The winds coming out to the east at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state will be choppy, the wave height 3 to 6 feet. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. The temperatures, the highest today along the coast are 86 degrees, inland 93 degrees, in the hills 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows tonight along the coast 79 degrees, inland 68 degrees, in the hills 65 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides, a high tide occurred this morning at 48 minutes after 6, followed by another high tide this evening at 37 minutes after 6. A low tide will occur this afternoon at 29 minutes after midday, followed by another low tomorrow morning at 16 minutes after 1. The sun rose this morning at 31 minutes after 5 and will set this evening at 11 minutes after 6. The moon will set this afternoon at 15 minutes after 2 and will rise tomorrow morning at 2 minutes after 3. We want to say thanks to forecaster Tariq Matthews and the National Meteorological Service of Belize for providing us with today's weather information. Our numbers are 2025-360, 2025-361. You can call us and join in the conversation this morning right after the short commercial break.
Ready for fantastic discounts. From now through to September 30th, Venice is having store-wide discounts on tools, paints, appliances, plumbing and electrical products, lights and fans, household items, and much, much more. Visit a Venice store near you to enjoy fantastic discounts from now through to September 30th, only at Venice. Quality and savings.
Your island escape is waiting. Book your stay at Bananas on the Beach and enjoy exclusive local specials this Easter. Call or WhatsApp us at 614-9857 or visit our website to book your stay today.
Welcome back to Wednesday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Our numbers are 2025-360, 2025-361. You could call us and join in the conversation this morning. Well, you know, last night, we broke the thing here on First Thing in the Morning yesterday as it relates to the dump site in Benke. And apparently last night it continued burning, and apparently when you listen to the news, it is suspected that somebody started a fire in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, and it caught the dump site. But then you listen to a lot of people talk about the dump site and the fire, and they're saying that you got more garbage. That's why we have a garbage problem. But if you got more garbage, then you need to work harder. If you have more garbage, you need to work harder. And I'm still like yesterday. I was waiting to hear the Minister Habet comment on the issue of the fire in Benke, but you know, hear nothing at all about that situation. and the fire continues to burn. My brother, good morning. Yeah, the fire continues to burn. I'm hoping that they'll be able to put it out, and they will learn. That will be a learning experience, that if you not deal with it, if you not deal with the garbage, if you not do what needs to be done, then listen to me, then kind of situation will happen. And you wonder, because if you look at it, if you look at the whole thing, man, you ask to run this, you ask to run the government, you ask to farm the government. And so if you ask for a job, then man, at the least you could do is to do your job. But we're out there, we are still waiting, we want to hear something from the minister, Habit, responsible for the garbage. And like, if the situation there in Benke is like what I could remember a couple of years ago in Belize City, it's terrible, because you have all this toxic smoke. I mean, your driving is impeded, your vision is impeded, you got this lot of cough, and so let's hope that somebody will do something about it, and we'll get it out, and they will learn from this experience, and it will not happen again. Then also yesterday we were still hearing about the hijacker, and every time you listen to the news, every time you hear there's additional information as to how long the man was here, and how comes the man, the person, he never raised red flags. When you listen, the man slept in an abandoned building in the free zone. The footage of the man shown at dry cleaners, and you see his kind of behavior there with his big bag, and he's asking how he could get to the airport, or how he could get to Corozal. And apparently from the news, what you been hearing now, that the man made two trips to dry cleaners, and he wanted some laundry done. And this man was also held by the police, and this man was allowed to go free. This man was allowed to go free, and you wonder, what is happening now? What is happening? I heard the commissioner, Chester Williams, saying that, okay, well, immigration should have held him up because he had a problem at the border crossing there with the immigration, and he should have been detained by the immigration. Man, the police had him. And so what really happened? But some people trying to look good, and I think one of the things we need to do as professionals, we need to accept where we made a mistake and try to correct that mistake. I mean, saying that, okay, it was immigration who was supposed to detain him, I kind of find it hard to understand that. But nevertheless, it would appear now that they will be taking a lot of additional measures. I noticed they showed yesterday at the municipal airstrips where there were policemen, they were doing body search, checking baggage, and that kind of thing. I believe that this should have been done long time ago. Long time ago. And I'm still for an incident like this. I was waiting also for even the Prime Minister, but I was made to understand that he went out, he's out on leave, he left on Thursday, and he should be back today. I was waiting, and I think we Belizeans deserve some sort of statement from the Prime Minister. Tell us, okay, this happened, and it happened. But what will we do to try to stop this from happening again? What are we supposed to do, my brother, to stop this from happening?
The interview that the commissioner of police, or is he still the commissioner?
Well, boy, he looks okay, got a uniform and he talk as the commissioner.
When he must go sleep with a uniform. And anyway, he said, and it turned it a little bit vague. When he was talking about this gentleman, this hijacker Taylor, and his whereabouts, as it relates to how it was that he ended up in the country again. He omitted a part or refused to say exactly what it was that happened. He he gave the whole scenario what happened. He ended up in the radar room. Chester.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know where he made it do there. I wonder if he would have a turn hostage negotiator. Carl.
Carla, good morning, you're live.
Morning, Constant, Joe.
Hey, morning.
The third plane kajump, you know. The first kidnapped plane from Belize City. Harold Gabriel pilot at the first plane they kidnapped. Then one on Danriga and the next one up on Coruscant. So 3 planes.
Okay.
All right?
Uh-huh. The guy Gabriel, he never did come back, Joe.
Exactly. He just disappeared. Gabriel pilot.
With
the Syria line.
With the plane too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the third one.
Yeah, that's the third one.
Okay, my brother.
Okay.
Thanks. Yep. Yeah, Fonso.
They had so many different interviews. At the try find what part he spoke about the tenure of this man in Belize. While I look for it, he was saying that he breezed past the fact that it was the police who went into the free zone because the Taylor was causing a disturbance at the free zone, that he was brought in and he was crossed back into Belize without clearing immigration. Police detained him and brought him into Belize and then let her go.
Yep.
Then let her go. I believe if it had been a situation where the immigration would have been dealing with the gentleman, they would have contacted the U.S. State Department. They would have contacted the U.S. Embassy. Until we got one of our citizens here who seem to be in distress. Well, how do we proceed? But no such thing happened. I did try with somebody, but he talked some damn much, man.
Boy, but almost the whole news.
Yeah, they half of the news I hear. But he said it in a funny kind of way to absolve the police department as if the police department never had no kind of dealings with the man Taylor. They were first point of contact.
Mm-hmm.
They were the first set of people who were alerted that this man had issues, had problems, and was behaving in a manner in which would have possibly caused problems. And they did nothing. And did nothing about it. Where is it?
I try to get it myself.
Guy, talk.
Because said the man tell him the way in the tower with the communication.
Okay. We just know about after the plane took 6 minutes in the flight, no than others. Police were elected to text messaging Ghani in the radar room. at the airport as he was communicating with the tower. Counter-terrorism, exhibiting and I can't find it but his Chester's explanation, not a fly. Chester's explanation as to how that man ended up in the country. How that man ended up in the country. He never tell me how it is that he ended from a free zone to into Belize without stamping, and the no immigration fault. Police gone in the zone, take off and bring her back home.
The problem, because he slept in an abandoned building. Which night? Thursday night, or some night he slept in an abandoned building at the free zone. And then Fonso, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know he came in on a flight from Miami.
I'm not
and
sure.
Apparently, according to the news, I hope and I want somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I am I think I heard too that he was boarding another flight to the States, but he was not allowed on the flight. He was not allowed on the plane. I think I heard that last night. And so this man Taylor was here. He was here.
Oh.
You're fine.
We don't know about them because after everything they continue with the news and then Chester come back again. He said the hijacker came into the country, attempted to enter the country over the weekend through the Belize and northern border, and he was refused entry by immigration. That is so. So we're still wondering how eventually. So we are still wondering how eventually came in. But again, we all know the porous nature of the border, so he might have came in illegally. No, sir. No, sir. It was the police department went into the zone and took him out of the zone. As I am told at the free zone last night involving the same hijacker, so he seems to be a problematic person. So that is what we know about him, and that's it. He had some type of altercation where he did assault officers and persons in the zone and was considered a threat. But again, he was briefly detained by police but not charged, and the U.S. Embassy was not called. You see it right there?
Yeah.
He was briefly detained by the police. They take him out of the zone. The police, he was refused entry. He ended up in the zone and stayed in the zone overnight.
Yeah, he slept in a.
He started get trouble in the police were called into the zone and gone in there, take out, bring her into the country after immigration had refused him entry. That's what happened. But he breezed over it. You see why they tell you that he breezed over it? You see? But again, we all know the porous nature of the border, so he might have came in illegally. No, that the police bring her in.
He was. Yeah, they had some problems in the free zone. The free zone he was.
And then the Taylor's illegal entry into Belize. This is Channel 7 continues, right? They say I'm not aware of that. I learned of that this morning listening to Jules on the Tomahawk beef. And so I personally was not aware of him being rejected from the United Airlines flight. I also listened to what Jules was saying in terms of him assaulting police officers in Corozal. I am not aware of that, but he just said earlier. I'm not aware of that either. I know that following the incident, there were certain information that came to me of his involvement in certain things in the north. What were those certain things? You see, and I had communicated to Mr. Rosado, and Rosado had said to me that he did give a directive for the person not to be detained. So they blame Rosado, no?
But yeah. Because the
That's
man
why
the
you
man
say if you never had two commissioners at the same time, we'd know who to blame.
Yep.
But you say he's sneaky.
He talk about
Yeah, put it para Rosado. Anyway, it's 7:30. We need to take our
Yeah,
BL
why
break. We'll
they
do that and we'll be right back.
Devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
Evening, everybody. No one, not two, but 3 fan on, TV, and all the lights. Hey!
Small changes, like turning off lights and appliances when leaving the room, can make a big difference in your energy usage. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
Yeah, we're back, my brother. Yeah.
But they blame consistently blame the immigration department. They say if the free zone itself, again, if you are in the free zone, it is not a police issue. It is more of an immigration issue.
Yeah.
But police have all immigration, all issues they deal with.
Security.
So when
reasons,
it's convenient, it's not a police matter. So it's convenient for it not to be a police matter. Anyways, in the free zone itself, again, if you are in the free zone, it is not a police issue. It is more of an immigration issue, right? Because then it would have been something more in line with being illegal into the country, right? So again, I am not aware of immigration. If immigration was told of that, I don't know. But if he was found in the free zone, then it would have been more of an immigration issue than police issue. That's nonsense.
the man that misbehaved, the policeman.
I tell you now that this Baleare, he not special.
When they
special
detain, when immigration detain people, they not usually pass them over to the police.
I think the immigration department has some level of detention protocols that they go through. They have their own
Okay.
place where they hold people. So, but eventually, they're sent to the police for further detention and then to jail if necessary. No.
If any detainee they give problem, now who you gonna call?
No Facebook and no YouTube. Then they tell me.
Yeah, Fonso. If a detainee of the immigration have on the detainee and the person is giving problem, who will they call?
The man say he talk too much. He's a windbag. He should be known as Winchester.
Windbag.
Does the man in front of Winchester going? God knows. When they give a big money, big raise.
Fonso,
We have both of them. YouTube. Yeah. This business of this man Taylor, I don't know where I end up with that. But they just keep on blaming somebody else. Both of them. Send me the link for the YouTube.
But I hope that we don't have an incident or repeat this incident again, and I'm hoping that the new protocols that will be put in place will be able to curb another incident like this, man. They can't buy.
One walk through
Metal,
scanner.
yeah,
One metal detector.
You got that right back away the building ni. You know that? You go right back at the Eleanor Hall building there, and you walk through and
That
stand.
everywhere you go,
Yeah.
I they tell you the KHMH is plagued with problems. Have one. Why did the municipal airships can't have one?
Well, that's true. I should have had one long ago. No, then wait till what, about 15 people almost lost their life, and then they attack about security measures, and then they tell what they
Better late than never, you know.
Boy,
That the truth. Better
late than never. All right, I go with that.
And on another completely different note, the leader of the opposition, Honorable Tracy Panton, is raising some serious concerns. She posted a commentary, if you will, on her Facebook page, and it says, let me just read the whole thing so that we get some level of understanding of what she's saying. It has been 6 weeks since the March 12 general elections, and there is no convening of parliament. We sit in limbo with no reasonable explanation from the government-elect as to why the House of Representatives has not been called into its 12th session or the Senate into its 13th session. Duly elected members of the opposition have not yet been given the opportunity to take their oath of office. There is still no date for the budget presentation and no semblance of what national priorities will be given consideration in this fiscal year or how we expect to pay for them. There is no comprehensive plan on how we are going to address the highly anticipated increases both in the cost of living and the cost of doing business. The business sector has already begun their belt tightening in anticipation of what is imminent. There is no explanation as to why CEOs were afforded a significant increase in wages when there are compensation commitments that remain unresolved for the members of the BNTU. There has been no response to the KHMH staff union, who continue to advocate for proper pension arrangements for long-standing healthcare providers. There is no official word from the Ministry of Civil Aviation on the traumatic hijacking of a local aircraft, putting at risk the lives of 16 passengers. What is the multi-agency plan of action to safeguard our citizens, not only in our airspace, but on our city streets? We are in limbo, yet this government administration continues to operate with a free hand and unbridled arrogance that should have us all agitating to hold them to account. It cannot be that the people facilitate the politicians. The political leaders of our country are expected to serve the people. I urge all Belizean members of civil society, NGOs, the unions, and our religious leaders to not allow this to slip or slide. If we remain complacent, we run the risk of being complicit. A mouthful. 6 weeks.
That's true.
6 weeks after
That's
the general
true.
election.
Even for some of
We don't even know how the country to run, you know.
But you see, talk about civil aviation. I heard some on the news that said that the man say he not say nothing until the prime minister is back. Because they asked what are the new measures. He can't say nothing. He will not say. He refused to say anything until prime minister is back. The prime minister gone off on Thursday, supposed to come in today. Boy, I mean, it's really, really, really bad. No budget. But you see, the CEOs and the cabinet secretary could approve one massive increase for themselves without no allocation in the budget that will pay that.
Mm-hmm.
You would believe that, okay, even if this were to come, this should have come after the budget presentation, and in the budget presentation, the Prime Minister said, well, listen to me, well, this allocation, we're putting this in to facilitate the increase in salaries for the cabinet sec and the CEO. Nothing. So where will the money be coming from?
That's the thing. You have to make allocations. The allocations have to be made.
Yes.
The way we're operating like, I don't know, like a panade shop.
They never-
And even panade shop have the way how they operate properly.
Yes, but can you forget your panades? You have to have your money, and you know how much money of it, how much
How much you got and how much you can spend.
Yes. All you see road works. Where's the money coming from? Who is in control of the finances right now? No, unlike the leader of the opposition said, the Honorable Tracy Tiega, they tell you, hey, listen to me. No even a date set. Sometime in May.
Nothing.
You know, and that are you say that are the role of the opposition, you know. That are the role of the opposition to bring out the problems that is facing the country. And man, they don't know something where they make up. That's something where they out there. You went on the 12th of March, you asked the people to vote for you. You got an overwhelming mandate from the people. Well, then you do the work for them now because you get an overwhelming mandate now, you do what you want. No, man, it can't work so.
I would really want somebody who knows to explain to me how it is that the government is operating right now without a budget. I know at the end of the fiscal year, they settle all that is outstanding and whatever as much as possible. And public officers are paid 1 month in advance to hold them over until the next pay cycle.
Sorry, yeah.
So that process, all of that gone through.
Yep.
And now it's back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no the accounting mechanism that is supposed to be put in place for that transition has not taken place and cannot take place because there is no budget.
Next week, Wednesday, ends the first month of the financial year operating without a budget. You're conscious of that?
Very aware.
Next week, Wednesday, ends the
Very
first
aware.
month of the operation, and there is no budget. So where the money they come from? You remember a time they make Mr. Burdock, they make Mr. Burdock quote because he was spending money, and then he went to the house to get a approval.
Retroactive, yeah.
Uh-huh. You remember
Retroactive
that?
approval. I remember it
So
very well.
if it was wrong under the UDP,
But
even
when Mr. Barrow did that, he had to do it because of the exigencies. There were things that
needed to be done.
at immediately and couldn't wait. So it was almost like as a matter of emergency that to do that. Then Balea, they don't got no emergency why they carry the budget.
Bearing in mind also that because of emergency, Mr. Barrow had to do that, but also bear in mind that when Mr. Barrow did that, a budget was in place.
Yes, they were just spending more than they
They
allocated in the budget.
Exactly.
So you have to go for supplementary
and get the approval.
that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but there was a budget, and you know, well, listen to me. This the way we have, we don't got enough. We have to get a supplementary allocation. Now, thing they happen, not even a budget you have. Nobody knows what are the annual budget. And next week Wednesday we reach
The financial year.
month one of the first year of the financial year without a budget.
And nada.
And the leader of the opposition is right. Look at a lot of business people, they look at thing and say, boy, listen to me. Things are rough, you know. Things are rough. We have to tighten up because we operate. Things bad, the Belize. Things they go up, the cost of living they go up, and then we have to face the global realities right now with all the tariffs and so. So you're rough, Papa.
Done rough.
But you see why?
And what the leader of opposition pointed out that there is nothing to adjust the high cost of living and inflation and what have you. Oh, but there is. The CEOs get their increase.
Get the salary, yeah. Yeah.
The CEOs get the increase.
And
they don't have to worry. They know how they want to bear the brunt of inflation and a higher cost of living.
The House no meet yet. The opposition, the opposition members of the House don't get sworn in yet. Right? Nothing, no government business apparently has started. Official. Because you even got a meeting for you, not even the budget presented. But the CEOs and the CABSEC
they don't get taken care of.
With a stroke of a pen.
Taken care of.
$96,000 per annum for the CABSEC, $88,000 per annum for the CEO. And then don't start get that, Papa. Then don't start get that. Because for the CABSEC it's effective the 13th of March. I think for the CEO it's effective the end of the 31st of March, right? So this will be for the first month now, pana 88,000 per year. I mean, and nothing, not even the host no got no meeting after 6 weeks, nothing. I know. The PUP has named the senators already. The churches has named their senator. I think Pastor Wade. The business community has named everybody. So when we have the 13 weeks. Yeah, when we have a 13 meeting, maybe after the budget, man. But the prime minister is out there. The prime minister is on personal leave, and he won't be back until should be back today.
The whole country go on pause and he go leave. So no statement for the no statement for the
you see, Alfonso,
the hijacking.
This that the thing where Belizeans need to look at. This that the thing, man. You Belizeans went to the polls on the 12th of March, overwhelmingly voted for the People's United Party. You don't vote for the People's United Party just to sit on the bottom. You vote for the People's United Party because you felt that, or they said that they would have done a good job in improving the lives of Belizeans. What party they? 6 weeks and nothing happened yet? 6 weeks and nothing happened yet? You have some of the teachers there where you know how long they're
not gonna pay yet.
Yes. And then they tell
they will give you all kind of story why they not get paid yet.
Tell you because of digitalization and the
one whole.
Yes.
How they not come up with a story that when the CEOs they get their money?
No man, a big money easier for control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
Then a big money.
Easier for
then
control.
They frighten you, so you don't want to get the rug to like so deal with it quick. But you know. And then I'm certain that come out and say, man, listen to me. That we don't know how to deal with that. That we know because next week they can collect the first salary increase.
Yes.
No budget.
Yes, with no budget.
Their salary increase was approved, but no meeting yet. I don't even think we got a cabinet meeting yet.
How could you even make that allocation, Joe, when you haven't even determined how you pay your light bill?
You don't
even know how you pay your light bill and how you pay your phone bill.
How all they drive? How all they drive out in a fancy vehicle and you pay for fuel? Huh? They know how they do it, Papa. That we so fool that we put them there.
Amazing, no?
Yes, it is. It is while people out there they suffer. People out there they suffer, man. You know, Fonso, you know what is alarming now? You go about you the drive boat, right? And you see the amount of young people where they on the street. Dad, give me something to eat. Yes, man.
You tell the grandpa.
Yeah, Dad, and then you got your glass roll up, bam, and in the back, dig, and you're sorry for it. You're sorry for them. You go to they like my ballet call we good well Mr. Maivit tell we when he look for a hard time, he go right out a lychee. And a day you go say hard time. Everybody there suffering $1, $2. It rough. People know they eat properly. People Belizeans are no longer enjoying 3 meals a day. You know when it's surprising to me, Fonso, over the Easter holiday, Saturday, Holy Saturday, Easter Sunday, Easter Monday, you drive by Kickdown, you drive by Lychee, you drive out the Central American Boulevard, going down this way, you're going to lot of
shop.
And the bugger then crowded. You know why? Because the ordinary
buy fried chicken than
and one pack of bread
than it is to make a rice and beans.
Yes.
That's how it is.
Yes. And man listen to me sometime. And I know very long ago, you know, only since this PUP get in, you know, they Chinese, they like, and sorry if I said Chinese, but these food vendors wasn't out there. They never open past Sunday, you know. Sunday is my rest day. You go, you find a lot of in a casino.
So the busiest time.
Yes, crowded. The other day, I want to eat one sound fan kicked down by current. They sometimes kick down fence. But sometimes the food, the wali change, you know, you get wali spark. Man in a gun. They tell me, oh, you have to catch the line, yeah?
They have to catch the line.
Then
you may want to jump the line?
No. Well, you catch the line for order.
Oh. Yeah.
Then when you done order, you catch back the line for get the food.
What about that?
Kick down.
No, man, that's the right thing. Just pull on the side, the Chinese server right there. Anyway, go ahead. That's your story. I didn't
But I did tell you the line. First you go there, you never crowded. $1 chicken or $3.50. Bam. Now the line for order. I said, boy, never. I tell you, I sit wrong right down here one day, just prior to election, you know a lot of people come wrong and they talk. The man tell me, he said, Mr. Bradley, I tell you, I'll be honest with you. He said, I used to take $50 for one Sunday, and I could prepare one nice Sunday meal. Stew chicken.
I want to try that now.
Stew chicken, rice and beans, one piece of plantain, some coleslaw or one little potato salad. He said, no, I can't do that. And the $5 we used to eat out, he said, I can't do that now. I said, why? He said, boss, $10 or $50 for the ingredients again.
No, sir.
You say you look on 75,
sir.
You say you look on a cool $75, $90 for the same meal. I can't afford that. So what I have to do? Take the 50 we I used to use and go buy chicken at the Chinese shop, that the Chinese man. I did tell you, my buddy. boy. You know, Fonso, how much kids go to school without food the morning. You know too. You go to some of them offices and you see lunchtime. You know when they pop out. One biscuit, you know, one pack of biscuit and one ideal or chips, and then the whole that's supposed to hold until I get home. Till I even when at least we try to get one full meal, right? I say, man, while for we government is doing nothing. We did the Prime Minister is on leave from last week Thursday. He came. Well, he should be back today, right? No house meeting for 6 weeks. No budget read.
The primary function of government they have not been able to do, Joe.
Yes.
The primary function of government, which is to come up with a budget and what are we going to be spending money on.
Mm-hmm.
That they can't come up with.
Mm-hmm. Because even like us,
something has to be wrong with that, Papa.
Because like us, it's hard. But to say, unlike us, they can say, well, we are raise the tax. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Good morning.
Hey, morning.
You know, this greatest son of the news reminds me of how George Price used to do things. In the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, nobody knew that George Price had left the country. The only time they found out was when the news midday, Radio Belize said, Mr. Price is back in the country. And you say, well, you never did. Oh, how long is time? You're part of it. So today another Sunday said that he's on an unannounced personal
Leave, yeah.
I had no idea he wasn't here.
Well, I knew that last night when I heard
So, okay.
that he left on Thursday.
Anyway, the thing with the CEO salary.
You laugh.
Sons of Belize tell me that we must live within our means.
Yep.
Which son of Belize said that?
That I mean, Andrew Paris.
Tell a fireman, ne?
Yeah, so they must live within their means, and he said it in an arrogant, disdainful manner. So why not tell the CEOs, the big shots, what happened to Cali with his 6,000 or 7,000 a need more? Why can't come out and say that?
He now said that me there because here we are paying an increase for the ministers and ministers of state will follow this one. You watch it.
They won't say anything. That reminds me of Venezuela. They had a SOB called Chavez that said he was going to make Venezuela the greatest country in the whole of Latin America. And after 1 or 2 years of him taking over the government, all our family now lives at States and New York and Madrid, all the places. Father's gone with $5 billion and they asked me, why don't you live in Venezuela? You can't live there. So, we people will say, well, why do we need to raise? And all of those people say, you see the prices out there.
Mm-hmm.
We need to raise. We can't live like that, man. It's just such a hypocrisy. Then we're in limbo. We don't have no budget because maybe it's going to be a budget. And the paving at the northern, I think I live in northern highway. I'm in school. From the roundabout down to like the Paloti or Coates around there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the ministry, was engaged with the people and concerned about the complaints that they did. But we had the rule after Easter, but I don't know if it's been there before Easter, but after Easter, since I didn't go, I saw the big sign that says with the financial support of Taiwan. And I said, well, they never do it before, I assume. They went there because we wait for make somebody give him money, man. We wait, we got patience. We need somebody for the money.
Why they
We
donation?
don't have no dignity,
Yeah.
honestly, that you have to depend on financial support from Taiwan or wherever to do half a mile away, man. And this is what they say that our economy has grown. And we still keep every time I see the lead truck, we say a gift from the government of Japan. There was a picture on the newspaper with two young people with 2 barrels of garbage drums, a gift from Japan. Garbage drums, you know. And I said to myself, man, do a photo shoot yourself. Taiwan give it 50 ambulances or whatever. But for the road, one big thing the government of Belize are going to really a big department is with the financial support of Taiwan. But that's why we also the budget, they can't read the budget because when they wait to see which international agencies they fit the base of whatever they have, the blue-minded Comcast mind have planned to do for 2025. And this is why sometimes I am glad when people in other countries take that draconian measures. Really force you to live within your means. We can't depend on everybody. We can't let us like sort of believe that if we say when they gonna correct this, oh, your country is beautiful, Prime Minister. And he says, yes, but we're very poor. And then I figure he took out the hand. Like, give me some love, please. We don't have no shame, honestly. So we need to remind Mr. Andre Perez, when I have the clip, when I just play it and just the part where he said that people, especially the firemen, they need to live within their means. And their means was like what a fireman could get, like 2,000 a month, 1,500, what is it?
I'm not even sure.
No, I don't even think that 15.
All right.
I think
Let us
it's-
put it at 15.
Yeah.
Let us be generous. I will say that a fireman must live within his means of $1,500 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts his life at risk if it's a major fire. And yet these sons of Belize can live with $7,000 or $6,000 a month. They need more because cost of living gone. You know, we can't live like that. We can't have the car and excuse me, they pay gasoline. No, they don't pay gasoline.
They don't pay nothing.
Pay nothing.
Yeah, with the way, but the bill, no, telephone bill, no man, this is so sad.
They don't pay that.
I use my phone for work as a public service to the people of Belize. This is the populist thing I'm telling you, Like I sort of Belize, and if you say, when at the house when I told him about the next borrowing that he did, he says, man, and it do it first sideways, man. If we not can't see that whatever we did borrow going back to the people, man. But he never said going back to rich people.
Aye.
He never gives us the names of which people he's going back to. So I hope he's back in the country. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to press.
Well, I said today.
Where he was and where he do, whatever he do. But please, please bring up a contact to me right now. I by the way, after I pass my 20-something, I can't hear you after my 20-something on the Western Highway.
Okay.
I don't know. Before there was a 104.9, but that you don't use that any longer,
No,
right?
you straight no, it is no longer doing the rebroadcast.
Coverage, yeah.
So I hear it till my 20-something. After that, I'll have to hear the CD.
Drive safely, okay, please.
I prefer music than hearing today. So I have a take on the cycling because I'm a sports fan. Now, my thing with the cycling is if it is a consensus within the majority of Belizeans that the whole Saturday race is just as holy for us Belizeans because it is part of our tradition, 95 years. Like I said, that for me, I have no problem, and I don't find it xenophobic, nor do I find it like what somebody said on the radio, well, if we don't invite foreigners, we can't elevate the level. I think that is hogwash. If we want a race for Belizeans, Mexico, Honduras, all other countries have race only for their nationals. Oh, so we call them patriotic. And when Belize said, guess what, when we separate only for Belizeans, oh my God, we're racist. We don't want nobody competing, and that is how we berate ourselves. You could have the cycling association if they get money from Thailand. They could have 2 instances out of the year where they have an open invitational race for any foreigner that want to come along with the Belizeans.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that. So people, you know, you have different views of what you say, what, I beat him bad, we should be, we do that. But if the race is as holy to us as the name holy separate to us, Belizeans, because of that tradition, I don't see why there would be a problem for keeping it Belizean. Whether they only 10 rides, whether they take 7 hours, whether they take 10 hours, it's a Belizean ride. We know that the whole and dry season, so have an open invitational. You could have 2, you could have an open invitational for Central American countries, make them come in from Nicaragua, Salvador River. And you could have another one invitational open to all the countries, whether it's Italian, Spanish, German, whoever wants to. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But I may not be as patriotic apparently as the Mexicans. Anytime the Mexicans say something, Mexicans say Mexicans are only for Mexico, they're only for Mexicans. Oh my Lord, they're so patriotic, you can't fool Mexicans, you know, wow. Any other countries say that? Italy is only for Italians. Oh my God, they don't like that. People, they don't like this, they don't like that. The only country that is not held to that standard is Mexico in our midst. Every other country has to accept our ownership. Mexico said no. Mexico dismantled the other day a whole park full of refugees in a tent. But they don't say that as an official thing in government. They just send the police and they scrape out anything for the citizens and the neighbors so that they're tired and they shoot on the street, they piss on the street, they commit crimes, they thief, and Mexico just erase them off the map. And nobody says anything. And if they say the Mexicans will tell them, well, Mexico, they're only for Mexicans. And everybody claps. Anybody else say that, oh my God, you're xenophobic, you're racist, you're this, you're that. We need to dot our eyes and cross our T's when it comes to principles. If we can't talk on 2 sides of the boat. But anyway, I need to leave. Please find that clip from Mr. Son of Belize first. Where he tells Belizeans that in the land for loose, for things, and then you put the CEOs, and then you put the 1,500 versus the, I don't know how much they are, get 7 or 8,000, and ask the CEOs if they can live within their means. Because when you have the package of telephone and gasoline, it might come up to about $10,000 a month.
Easy, yes.
Easy.
Yeah.
Imagine anyway, guys, have a good day.
You drive safely, yeah, man, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah.
It's 8 minutes after 8. We need to take a Grace coffee break. We'll do that and we'll be right back.
Grace, the name you can trust.
Egg Extravaganza is here with the most exciting deals of the month. Enjoy budget phones as low as $65, tablets starting at $149, and Chromebooks and laptops as low as $589. Or go big at home with our Samsung or TCL TVs, plus speakers, headphones, monitors, printers, accessories, and so much more. Let the party, gaming, and fun be a never-ending vibe with a wide selection of JBL Auto Systems, fully backed up with a 1-year warranty, starting at only $99. But that's not all. You can also get yourself a Samsung Galaxy phone, tablet, buds, or smartwatch and save even more with a 1-year local warranty included. Cellular World has the tech that suits your needs. Visit any of our store countrywide or shop via our virtual store on Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp us at 615-5141. We can ship your purchases safely countrywide. Don't miss out on our exciting Easter deals and have an unforgettable adventure.
Get ready for fantastic discounts. From now through to September 30th, Venice is having store-wide discounts on tools, paints, appliances, plumbing and electrical products, lights and fans, household items, and much, much more. Visit a Venice store near you to enjoy fantastic discounts from now through to September 30th, only at Venice. Quality and savings.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
This Easter, experience the luxury of Sunset Caribbean. Take advantage of exclusive local rates and make unforgettable memories. WhatsApp us at 614-9857 or visit our website to book your stay today.
Evening, everybody. No one, no two, but three fanan, TV, and all the lights. Hey!
Small changes, like turning off lights and appliances when leaving the room, can make a big difference in your energy usage. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
Welcome back to Wednesday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9, your most trusted aim in information, education, and entertainment. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley. We're sitting in Studio 2, operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City, Wednesday, the 23rd day of April, 2025. Yeah. So that dump set continues to burn last night, and I was looking at the news, and it looked like it's getting bigger. The fire's getting
You
bigger.
expect anything else to happen?
And
That thing won't burn out of control, just like how the Belize City dump got. Remember when it took a few months for that to be extinguished.
Yeah.
And it actually extinguished when the rain started to come down.
And a lot of you call it too, and a lot of equipment. And that thing that plain neglect, and then they're saying that okay, there are more garbage. We got more garbage. So if you got more garbage, you just make sure you move the garbage faster. Why? I imagine what kind of hardships that people go through with a smoke. Man. But
and they will not find a solution to this, There will be no solution to that. That's just burn until there is no more garbage to burn, and that's it. And then they pile more garbage on top of that. Yeah, catch fire again, and that's how we're going right back to 20 years ago. We will go right back to 20 years ago.
It look like Belize has become one big dump site. serious. One big dump site. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Good morning, Uncle Joe.
My brother, morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yes, sir.
Boy, the way how the thing they go right now, thing heat up. The unions and they get frustrated. The Belizean people are very frustrated. Nobody can take it no more. The people they can't get a salary increase. The healthcare workers they can't get an increment. Where they increment what they want?
The increment?
They can't get.
Oh no! It's not a pension. It's a pension.
Pension.
Huh?
Pension. The healthcare workers, the pension they want.
Yeah, they can't get for their pension. Man, they think you're not fair. But it look like all unions. After the people, they say how this government is prepared to give their own CEOs so a hefty raise. Refuse to take care of the people who take care of the needy in this country, especially the people when they're sick. When they go to the hospital, and especially the teachers, we have to get up every morning and go teach them, pick them, make sure for their very same ministers, they pick me smarter, to get any education, and become ministers also. They refuse to take care of their people will die. Well, it look like, for their first 100, say we are getting 200 days, look at them have a problem. They have a serious problem, it look like in this country. I think people want to take to the principal street of Belize.
Man, yellow, now what, 6 by 7 or 42 days. Are we got problem? We not got no budget.
Boy, this is serious. I just saw the teachers, they put out our teachers, they meet this weekend. The teachers said they meet next week, when school 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. I know what that means. No school for the next week.
Yeah.
Right away, the teachers they waste no time. We don't have time to get a holiday, but you say, the president of the union said the teachers, some of them out of the country. They're out of the country, so we can't do that. You think the teacher, message when the teacher is prepared, teacher is smart, But when you do it this week or you do it next week when that school,
when school time.
Yes.
You have to be effective.
Then it's more effective when the kids
school time.
Yeah. The kids they're suffering too.
That too.
The kids they're suffering, man, but this is the start of it also. We're asking all our members in the UDP to prepare and get ready now for the rally because we have to join the teachers and help out the teachers, organize with this.
Well,
and make we move forward, man, because what happens? Imagine our government that can't read the budget yet.
Boy, look.
Why are they read the budget?
Because they don't got no money, yellow.
But how they
got no
spend
money?
They can't even read the budget election gone for March 12th.
But,
We'll go in on May.
but funds how they not got money and the CEO they get some big raise and the cab sector get big raise. How they not got money?
Why they got money? I feel they got money for what they want to stop.
They know one of the minister me tell the prime minister to find money for what you want.
Yeah, but it don't look good at all. It don't look good at everything. Everything they work, everything hard, I believe, bro. Everything. That's why I know for the man lower, that's the man permit to believe and people him are lower that man take government get it. You know that one thing I say we as my party not sing pan every day, so
And the truth is that the man you make this cat go up rather than go down. And the man tell you play on the street, man play crazy, tell you play. I say, I know you no gas. I know they do it. You say you need the revenue.
Yep. Okay, I need more.
When you in your position, you the halal, I will need to go and drop the gas for $9.
By $2, yeah.
Everybody want to do good.
They think they are like $13 now.
We're now a sad state. Anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm here, my brother.
Yeah. I will holler you after the show.
Finish up, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, take care, buddy. Yellow. but it's sad. It's sad, and like we say, 42 days. 42 days they get it out since they won the election, if my calculation is right, and no budget, but money to spend.
CEOs to get raised.
Yep.
See, they don't even know where that money come from, you know. Carl.
Carla, good morning. You're live.
Morning from Sergio.
Hey, morning.
I'm listening to you just now with the union. And school is Easter break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Supposed to open Monday. But what we need to realize, if the union decides to go on strike, right, when school is open back, it still don't mean nothing to the minister whether they're a fan. You know why? All of them pick to go to private school. So when time the union, I mean, like you say what thing you have, Joe say, you have to give it an effective.
Mm-hmm.
You know they hurt them, Papa. You know they hurt them because you know what? The free children and the same teacher they pick me when we teach, and the general public, the free children now are in a school.
Well, you see,
Listen, but because I will tell you honestly, all of the children go to private school because remember the job I used to do. Last time when the teacher may have strike and they got for 11-day strike, until Joe, I work every day because the children I used to pick up from school was in private school. I had all the private school where I used to run children. Every day I work. So then that's and like we said, the PUP don't care about nobody. Every time they do something that we feel because then the one will get the big pay, they could afford all kind of thing, and only the ordinary people, and we say when they take the lick with the taxes, they pay for their salary, but they don't care about weed. You see how this man pick up himself and gone. Nobody know he gone out of the country. Nobody know he gone, and the last time when he say he don't have to tell nobody when he go, he don't have to report to we because he got WhatsApp and you can reach him anytime. This man not care about nobody. That's like one is like, well, I really think from the straight to this man for the honorable party leader. He just look how long election gone. They never meet yet. Everybody don't get a post and nobody meets. And I like what you guys said this morning, they want to get period. They will collect their pay next week.
Oh, yes.
They know the word about we when the TV.
Oh, yes.
They know the word about we where the struggle to pay a bill. The other day, just made it 11:51. No, he did 11:83. And like when he said, yo, I know when you go to the pub to buy. Because they no longer tell you when the gas going up. They don't come up already. And when they don't read the budget next month, so I still going up again higher.
Wow.
But then people are okay. So the union, they have to think and think smart. Because when they think that then it affects Johnny and the crowd, they do nothing to them. Because they pick no, they could call all the strikes they want that the ordinary people, children are out of school. For COVID and lot of things, look how the education system broke down literally to nothing draw from so. They know your children when they come out of standard 6, you just apply to a high school and you get in. Nothing the face. So when level the children they like I tell you no
exam.
I just deal with kids and it's pain my heart. I have children where I pick up in a 4 and 5 and they can't read. But you know what? They pass there and I graduate them.
They don't lie.
They don't care because their children go to private school where they get the right thing. And when they're done school, after they stay, they get a scholarship for go, and we they are the technique. I know they said I told the union not to go on strike, you know. What believes me to do that? Shut down this country next day and get the state. Because they people are not got no heart for nobody. But I just had to call, I said that just now to make people realize they don't care. Because you are until you and I know their children go to private school.
Yep.
But if they pick me now out of school, that's for we one when they take lick and now they get their lesson.
You see, but
the last semester for the school year.
You see, but
the last semester for the school year.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
try pass her, not to hear you have to move on.
Yep.
They think that's sad, man. They people are not care about nobody. They care about for themselves. And the rest of the week could go to hell in our sit. They don't care. That jump high, jump low. All the taxes where they put per week. We say one have to pay. That we they afford that to then they live high, you know.
Yep.
That we they afford to make them live high. Yes, that a group of men have to run the country because all we can't. But then people are not got no heart. They don't care. This man me done they make $76,000 a year. And he raised it up higher, talk about hard time. What hard time you forgot if you make any kind of salary they come from, Joe? Stop with all the allowance where they get. The people they need no allowance, Papa. They don't need no allowance. They don't salary could make them live the same luxurious life when they live. Because they have other business. I think when they invest their money and they pass this committee and that committee are just to go to a meeting and get so much money.
Yes.
Those people are cool. But we're wrong with we as believers, and it look like we don't love ourselves or we love to get abused. Because make I tell you, nobody enough to really know high level of degree to understand the system. But when election day, because they're such a 100 or 150, or get one two number to fix the bathroom, or get one two load of sand, we happy and jump up. Then it's pay patcha. Food. When time the money when they give them the money will get your it has to help to stretch the money. Because right now, no system, no pay. If you hold 1 month a cable, they cut you. If you hold 1 month a internet, they cut you.
They cut that, yes. And when they cut out your water, you have to pay another 25 and go sign our whole lot of things, forget it back, you know.
Not only the water, Papa, anything they cut out for you, any services they cut out for you, you have to pay the bill and you have to pay what we connection fee.
Yeah.
So then, I mean, like, come on, we don't love ourselves. Why we allow these people to keep on the abuse? Because the abuse we get, an election and that, and then you know, like for food. And you know what's that? They shame. Then it take it just like me. You know, make no vote for we want to vote for their people where they in a power. Then it take it just like we, but they sit down and say, well, we have to, but I only put in that position, you know, we have to take it language. You look at them people are cold, they don't care, once they live good. You see what the Prime Minister wife do? That she may report up anything, but her husband is sweet leaf for around pool, you know, and show that to the watch up. We don't want to hear that. But that's no consolation to we. When we have to struggle to even put food to
We ain't got water in our house and they got pool.
A big one too.
You know, but I don't know, boy, but I don't know. We have to tighten up. What the leaders need to do, and I hope when the union call for it, every man, woman, and child get out there with them and shut down this country. Shut down this country because their people no key. So when the teachers union think they're affected by no school, then it affects the weed and it affects, you know, they touch them none at all. That's why the last time we had the child saying they insult them, go and wash when they got vehicle that they want to waste saying gas. They pay, you know, insult you back then, show you that the group is doing what it doesn't matter. And the child in the house, you know, our minister, and they're like, where you are, Joe, the beat it, nobody pick it up and follow it up. The man still the work that credit union. I see
No, well.
You know, vehicle drop off of the credit union. It's government vehicle, you have to have in the green, I get out of mine, I go upstairs. So then, the little man, when the first thing is fair to do, but where could do.
But Shelley, let me say this. When you see Henry Charles and the Data Credit Union and the big time, you saw them people through Majestic Alley they live. And I hear the era representative in okay. Yes.
That's what I like. They don't even love themselves. They don't love themselves. They ban the language and they.
Yes, the ceiling of some of them, the ceiling in the bottom flat, they have forgot bush stick the hole up the ceiling because of the drop. Henry Charles is right there. You make Henry Charles say I need 200 people to come support me in something. Then run out there and look on the conditions where they live under. Man.
We don't love ourselves, we don't have those self-pride, we don't have nothing. You see me, Joe, I was 16 the next 2 weeks. I banned along Birch Park Street here. People where me lived there before I banned, where I meet there as a child, still live there. They don't try to improve their life. But if you would treat yourself so, You think anybody else not try to help? Because you have to help yourself to make people want to help you. And then at the same people we're safe on the truck, you know. So you cross the road, that's up the big blue and white flag and then it's green like
Tape and chuck.
Yeah, they pan chuck.
So they put like they can use skirt and sign and flag. I don't know, boy, but we Belize have to get, we Belizeans, like when we say, we have to get serious and stop the streets that we, because there are people here who not care about us. They come and give on these streets in the election, they come, they keep them in our office, make them continue to live like kings and queens, and the rest of we could eat out of the garbage can. They don't care. We could live on the street like straight dog, and they don't worry. They don't worry. It's sad, I mean, it get worse and worse. When you ever hear about general election, 2 much weeks after general election, you know, here, no more meeting call, but the next already go in, though.
No, you know, let it go. You need to go up.
Let it go, yeah.
Time to get hard. 6 days and they go. Nothing there for we.
Anyway, me dear.
You know, affect them. Nothing affect their people.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, you have a blessed morning.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You see, for so many things, I think, and Shelley brought it up, that a lot of these government ministers and say when the teachers Monday they go on strike, or whenever they go on strike during school hours, they no worry because their kids at a private school, and for their private school or they on strike. However, I think what we need for the what Belizeans need for the see the same parents when their kids after the home because the teachers they on strike, their parents need to come out and join the teachers. That's how this government will get a sense, you know. That's how this government will get a sense. Uno come out and uno support the teachers. And not tell me no fool, but oh, you're afraid because if I come out and the PUP then see me, they are victimizing man, listen to me. We done this suffer already. So we have to suffer for our cause. And let us do that. Make we do that. Make we suffer for our cause. Simple, you know.
You see how quickly after the general elections, the level of discontent they come up.
Yes.
This administration now lasts a full term, you know.
But I will find some years always tell me again too.
Because this is the nature of the People's United Party. Once they get way after the first one and they get up on the second one, that the ship, the chinks on the armor start to show. Everything when they do bad start to show.
Yes.
Because all of the misdeeds, all of the misspending, all of the things, they start showing now, you know.
And then the problem gets harder.
Look, for example, the coastal road. When they have to do all over again.
Yep.
So they had glory, boy.
Oh, yes, man. And the Prime Minister said,
that it's called a flash in the pan.
Yeah, the minister said, what they want?
Savings, cost-cutting measures, savings.
And over-design. Over-design, so we save money.
So what did they don't know?
Huh?
What did they don't know? What you call that? What you call that?
Alan Barton. You call it Alan Barton? Because if this was done in the beginning, it may cheaper, my buddy, because you recure all the material at one spot. Now you have to, you done the road, so now you have to pick up material and
do it all over again.
You dig and do it all over again. And bearing in mind, we don't got no budget, you know. But who tell that somebody, that is same engineer. He tell me, we're lucky we had savings. He said that.
So why have the savings in the first place? Why you need savings in the first place when they never do it properly?
But then they tell you they use the savings.
Stupid boy.
But Fonso, you see how they lie because they tell you they use the savings for upgrade other streets in constituencies across the country. But we're lucky for the coastal road. We make our savings, so we go in and repair it. But the one that bank with something we need for the advisor advised them that the contractor was to repair that at his own expense.
You think that really happened?
That man, but not a lot of talking.
Tell that to somebody else.
Tell that to the Marines. My mother said, go tell that to the Marines. I tell you, oh, we're lucky. We're lucky we had savings. So, you know what happened? Because we had savings, we could go and repair. We could go and repair the stupidness that we do on the coastal road. But then that road was designed with all these features, you know. But because over design and savings, because their thing was when they worked on our road, their thing was to they more Belizeans look upon the thing and believe that, boy, you know what happened? The UDP, them the thief, you know, because you so much money, how they overpriced the road. Man, you overpriced the road, and they say, oh, we save, and it was over-designed. You go right back, go put in the features where they were put in.
And they spend more.
Yeah, they have to
because
cost
in order
more.
for them to put in those features, now they have to block the road now, you know.
Well, not only
They
that,
have to undo what was
yes, but not only that, too. The cost of the material gone up, you know. The cost of the
Inflation.
material gone up. So you pay more. The cost of fuel for they move them material cost more.
They're terrible, man.
Why? But this I mean, you imagine for so 6 weeks and not even a budget.
How we operate like this is a miracle. It's a miracle.
But I could put you on bet. They got a card. They got a credit card. And they go push right in at the machine.
Oh, yes.
And they fill it up.
Not a problem.
And I could put you on bet. If one of the vehicle get damaged right or boop, that is total.
What happened to the library vehicle? They still not find it yet, no?
That 2025 Toyota.
Still
Nobody know
missing.
where it is.
Still missing.
They still got meeting too.
They still the pressure the people, because they still want to know who will give you information.
Ay. But they still can't find the meeting. The meeting. They still can't find the
I don't know
vehicle.
what about the vehicle and hide it good, boy. Next thing I know, they write that off.
Well, if that's the good well and they tell you about that, I mean, by now that shouldn't be fixed. If it's a government vehicle, that be fixed already. Or you want to tell me fix when the budget read.
Budget day.
When the budget read, they want to fix it, but aye boy. Aye, my buddy.
Only in Belize.
But I agree 100% with the leader of the opposition. And it is time. We don't need no opposition to come and lead we out there, you know, to go up on the street. The leader of the opposition is telling us this, that the situation, this, the way they happen. That we the feel, you know. That we the feel. So, we that the opposition, the people of the opposition to where they happen. You know they happen for we. So we got to get out there.
You gotta do it for yourself, man.
Man.
Yourself. And like the shit, like Mr. Tracy alluded to, the business community already the tighten, you know.
Oh yes.
And that's the worst situation they could get into when the business community start tightening, because then the spending slow down.
Yes, and
when spending slow down, availability money now they out there like that, you know.
And they don't know what happened
so
to.
Everything start go down.
I know what happened to. They look for cut staff. Because things get expensive,
Right.
the margin, your profit margin,
smaller.
It gets smaller, so you could afford less thing. You could you so less persons. I tell you, I'm telling you, you're sitting in the business community. And you don't know, you like right now without one budget, you don't know what part government won't put in any emphasis. You know?
Which areas?
Yeah, well, you know, like either the budget and tell her, well, the road for this one do, and the road for that one do, and this, and they want to start such and such, and so you know, by you know what happen, I could develop my property in this area because you know we have they want to do some infrastructure work, the roads, because you know when you see like somebody called yesterday and said the bridge, the Dangriga, the metal bridge, back need repair,
drop,
and because they drop now, and then you know that because that infrastructure was put in place there, that development came over that area. So when that bridge now they operate now, the whole development
shut down.
Yes, but they don't see it so, boy. They don't see it like that at all. They don't see it like that. Oh no, do what you want. Because you know what happen? We live good.
We
are living good.
Lavishly.
We could look by you and tell you, like when my boy tell the fireman, when them fireman, they complain because they work overtime and they're only getting overtime and I think. You must learn to live within your means. That's the way Andre Perez tell the fireman. Learn to live within your means.
Well, why didn't I tell the CEOs then that?
They can't tell them.
Why didn't I tell the CEOs then
They
that?
can't tell them that. They're not telling that for so because that's a part of the team. That's a part of the team.
That's because the fireman, they legitimately then go to work, then work some long hours, some strange hours. So hard hours, legitimately the work.
But
when you can't tell that to the CEOs, you can't tell them live with them.
When they want to raise up, he want to tell you he will answer what 1,500 calls a day or 15 text messages a day. So he deserve a raise. He deserve a telephone increase. The man get telephone, the man get entertainment, the man get house rent allowance, the man get one vehicle, the man get gas allowance, plus $88,000 a year, you know.
So
you could tell you say with day, you could tell yourself, boy, you know what happened? We need a blind, you know. We need a increase. So we go right down, boom, 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 quick. One lead discussion, boom, 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 boom. 88,000 a month for CEOs. And then the cabinet sign for him get increased to 96. He get 96, boy. He must have been get 88 first and then he get 96.
Yeah, he just got up higher.
He must say, well, listen to me.
Why not?
They must tell her, well, here we happen that you are signed, right? So you know,
you take your leave.
We don't care where you are. Get you take your leave one. You take your bite. We are right there with you.
I think 96, I don't know the amount where the Prime Minister make.
Why me no know? I don't know. I don't know what the Prime Minister make. But why?
People can't even eat out here.
Then
they take their size and raise their papa.
Look here, you know $96,000 a year. How much public officers' salary that nobody? I don't know, leave it a money, you know, birds. 96 G's a year. That's $8,000. That's $8,000 a month, you know. And that $8,000 a month, if when you look on it, they're like $2,000 a week. How much? Some people don't even make that for the month, Papa. The lady earlier we called with, they asked about the fireman. Right? The fireman don't even make, if the fireman they make $1,500 a month, they make that.
Yeah.
If they make $1,500 a month, my brother, that fireman they make lot. I tell you. Yeah. But you see, Andre Perez tell the fireman learn to live within no means. But when they fire the other day out there, and then with a non-functional fire engine, they assist for out the fire without even proper gas, you know. He never tell them land for living on means.
At that point, they do it whatever you can with what you have.
Yeah. Don't worry. Out the fire. You dig? When they needed the people, the citizens assistants in the bucket brigade for out the fire. Never come out and say, don't live within no means. And look at so the PUP minister, they disrespectful, you know. Because you know they're not only Andre Perez tell the fireman there. Might tell the one there that the Stevie Doors are back there that the
find something else.
Find something else to do. Maybe that's why he find something else to do too.
Yeah. That's why they take away sugar from him.
Yeah, well, he have to find something else to do. He need to find something else to do because they take away sugar from him. That cool off now, no?
I don't hear that.
You know, he know a lot of nice. You know, he know a lot of nice.
Time being.
Because that me I think too, you know. And you look upon it, the biggest cane farmers association want to scold Johnny because of the decision we make, you know, for move my and the one of the smaller association can say, man, the man did the right decision, made the right decision. But you don't know, Johnny know the word about the largest sugarcane association. The man of Miami tell them move him. So you know
can't work with him.
Yeah, so what? We look for this man. They look for kill a whole industry. So yeah, you gotta go. Quick thing, you know. You hear me say anything?
Okay, what you say? I think that he helped write that letter. That's as much as he could ever do.
No, I think so for true. You hear what Johnny tell her one when they bring the letter? Put your name up. And boy,
Put your name up,
boy, I tell her, Johnny, he will too, you know.
Don't use them.
You're saying, put your name on the ballot.
Don't use them.
Yes, because I can tell you, so that believes Sugarcane Association, that big association with my boy in here. So in fact, the chairman, is he the chairman or the president?
Who?
I made the big boy in here, man, when I put in here,
chairman.
Chairman.
Of the association.
He will put in here ballot paper.
Lose bad.
Yeah, he want run for some year, in a convention. Yeah, me want run, man. Man, listen to me. All funds you see the association there. All in the drive pan that a fair trade money, as you know. And they use the fair trade money for politics, you know. They use the fair trade money for politics. They say the same chairman. They no got no contract with BSI ASR, but the least small cane farmers, the association they don't got for the agreement. When a big cane farmer they out there they block the entrance, the leaking farmers they're ready for work, you know. They're ready for work because when they block the BSI ASR not got no cane truck where they bring in. The farmers bring in a truck. So then they block the tree, then they block the entrance. For their own members not come in, other members are the other three small associations. Boy, but so my fight son, you know,
he no cattle.
I never watch Johnny tell you.
No cattle.
What cattle?
They hunt a full-time cattle, why?
One of them, they're not Johnny brother. I think Johnny brother.
Coconut.
Johnny said they do coconut. Right? maybe must say Ghana, maybe must say they cross Mexico, the land son about the coconut industry. Kali ko tell you about a trend Maya. Boy, I tell us son, no man I come back here with some stupid this. Remember I tell you about some boat where they out of Dominican
Santo
Republic.
Domingo.
Yes, Santo Domingo. Where where they must supply
Produce
electricity. Yes, but I could sell.
We could sell to Guatemala.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? But they tell his simpleness and he go right
Why
back
them
and go
man that
repeat it.
true? Them man must say, boy, see fool,
Real
fool.
tonto
Them must say, them man must say, fool, Johnny.
We
Yeah,
just tell his stupidness and
yeah
yeah,
man, and he coin it, boy. Say fool, Johnny. Yeah. Tico, yeah. What boat was ship? How you call that? Like ship, electricity boat. No, a power boat. You park it right out there.
I tell you, they whisper, I mean, I said something, I don't know, they whisper stupidness of he is, and he go right back and repeat it. He must got better sense than for the repeating thing there.
He not care. He not care.
Power boat.
He don't care. Yeah.
Then the next issue with the loom, Joe, that the electricity rates, boy.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad for the people where just a couple of dollars more and throw them over the tax threshold, over the GST, so they were broke 100. Once they broke 100, that $12.50 more than what they pay, the 12.5% GST. All of them things that they like. All of them things that we need to pay attention to. We need to pay attention to them things. We just take it like champion by. Take it. Yeah, that's the correct thing. We need to start hit the streets. We need to show them that we're not happy. That they can't just run over away like that. And as soon as the second administration start, as soon as they start the madness and foolishness. They just can't help it. But it shows the level of administration that they had, where they run wild with the money. They spend and do all kind of thing, misappropriate money. And now you have to account for it. Now you have to find money to replace what you spent. And that's a problem now. But that's what Belizeans may want by. We voted for it en masse. En masse. A lot of we can know they can vote for PUP, boy. So we want to take with Chuck. We must take with Chuck. He say he went to Europe and what? He went to Europe to study how sargassum could produce electricity, yeah.
Yeah.
How rather he get demoted to. He that may mind Johnny know, or in case Johnny can't wash this. Yeah, rather than what you call it, troubleshooter.
What the hell is
BNTU and
I just completed a very lengthy meeting with the BNTU Council. We have received some new information that we need to go through further, and we believe that it's best if we postpone tomorrow's meeting to next week, Wednesday, the 30th of.
Or then they postpone.
Not only that, a number of our teachers are out of the country, and we do not want to disenfranchise them. They want to be present, they want to cast their votes. And because we want to move united, we have decided that next week, Wednesday, be an ideal time for us to meet. Those meetings will be held at 9 a.m. countrywide. Each branch president will share with its membership the venues. Rest assured, your union is fully abreast of what is going on. We're fully abreast of your demands, but to ensure that we're fully representing your demands, those meetings are going to be held for you to cast your votes. For the time being, enjoy the rest of your Easter.
Alright, sorry, the teachers are saying I wait till when school time because some of them are out of the country. Alright, we need to take a last break, Joe. We'll do that and we'll be right back.
Get ready for fantastic discounts. From now through to September 30th, Venice is having store-wide discounts on tools, paints, appliances, plumbing and electrical products, lights and fans, household items, and much, much more. Visit a Venice store near you to enjoy fantastic discounts from now through to September 30th, only at Venice. Quality and savings.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
This Easter, experience the luxury of Sunset Korea. Take advantage of exclusive local rates and make unforgettable memories. WhatsApp us at 614-9857 or visit our website to book your stay today.
Evening, everybody. No one, not two, but 3 fan TV and all the lights. Hey!
Small changes, like turning off lights and appliances when leaving the room, can make a big difference in your energy usage. Talk to your family about energy management today. Do a little, conserve a lot. Need help? The BEL 24/7 app has tools to get you on the right track. Download today and let's talk energy management.
Need to send payments to Belize? No long lines, no delays, no stress. With OneLink Mobile, sending payments to Belize is as easy as a tap. Convenient and secure. OneLink Mobile keeps you connected wherever you are. Send payments to Belize with just one link. Convenient and secure payments anytime, anywhere. Download our mobile app from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. OneLink Mobile. Welcome to the future of payments.
Catus Construction, Aggregates and Trucking, Sand and Gravel, premium black soil, crushed stones, washed white sand, river stones, concrete mix, and much more. Catoos Construction Aggregates and Trucking has everything. Visit us at our new branch located at mile 5.5 George Price Highway, right across from Old Belize. You can pick up any material or get it delivered straight to your door. We deliver by the truckload, the cubic yard, and even by the sack. Call 611-6600. That's 611-6600. Catoos Construction, Aggregates, and Trucking.
Looking for great deals on electronics? Then stop in at VIP Wireless at number 14 Orange Street, Belize City. We have Fire Stick, Roku, and Comcast devices starting at only $79.99. We also carry smart television sets at unbeatable prices. Looking for name brand cell phones? We have them all at incredible prices. We also have power banks, wireless speakers, headphones, and much, much more. Visit us 14 Orange Street in Belize City or call 227-1431. VIP Wireless, connecting you to the world through technology.
United Democratic Party, Dangriga, Saroui, and Hope Creek, putting the people first. All members and supporters of the Dangriga constituency of the United Democratic Party, including Saroui and Hope Creek, are hereby being informed of a very important meeting to be held on Sunday, 27 April 2025 at the Helpage Center in Dangriga. Come out and hear about the rebuilding of the party from no other person but the interim leader, Honorable Tracy Tega-Panton, and her entourage, which will include Senator Patrick Farber, Senator Sheena Pitts, and other party officials. The meeting starts at 2 p.m. sharp. All are invited. UDP forever! UDP! UDP!
Beep air fresheners to transform your spaces with aromas inspired by nature. The Beep Pure and Simple Air Freshener collection offers fresh, fruity, floral, and warm fragrances, including Berry Burst, Calming Vanilla, Captivating Orchid, Cotton Flower, Ocean Spray, and Water Lily. Immerse yourself in the intriguing aromas of the Beep Pure and Simple Air Freshener collection.
The bank, remember the loan? Oh man, it late.
No need. Heritage Bank have e-loans with special interest rates when you apply online. Residential mortgages, vehicle loans, and credit cards.
Yeah, but the bills, man, the bills, light, water, you know. Oh man.
Harry, you to be dramatic. You too old school, man. Come on now. With Heritage Bank, all of that could be done online. Any bill you could think about, you could pay online with Heritage Bank. That way you really want to go for though.
Oh, babe, the chapman they come today, and I need to go to the ATM to get some cash.
Why?
I show no cash no in that the computer.
Go online today for quick and easy access to our application at your fingertips. You now have the convenience of applying for your loan from your desk or home. It's simply bringing banking to you. Some restrictions apply. Heritage Bank, the bank that gives you more.
Welcome back to Wednesday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, we're sitting in Studio 2 operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City, Wednesday the 23rd day of April 2025. Yeah, my buddy. No budget?
Yeah, no problem. No budget, no problem.
CEO salary?
No
increase?
Problem. No problem.
No problem. The Cap 6 salary increase? No problem. Anyway, let's take the call. Carla, good morning. You're live. Hello.
Joe.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this farmer pass the river.
Uh-huh.
I'm a sensor and will make it when I cut the farm road for the city river. I can't make no money. The road no cut.
City River.
3 years now, the road no cut.
Okay. Rado, the road to City River need cut. All right. All right, buddy.
The farm road.
The farm road. All right. Bye. But I think they say they want. I think the PUP under the first administration, they said they made the work on some sugar roads and different farm roads and so.
You believe? You believe that?
Well, I have to believe if I say so, no, Papa.
I don't have to believe them at all. No, that no go so at all.
Yeah.
I don't believe nothing what they say, Joe. If you don't believe that they save money, why I believe that they cut any farm road?
Boy, when they say they use the money for
the people in the City River say they need their farm road cut. Can't make no money. They can't access their farm. So rather troubleshooter, Mr. Troubleshooter, troubleshoot that. That's the way the brother position.
Well, maybe we should direct that statement to the that request to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, the farmers, the farm road at City River needs to be worked on, right? And the Minister troubleshooting in your ministry is please send her go troubleshoot and make sure the farm road get repaired.
Troubleshoot that. I don't think that's not a big ask. That's not nothing big. Small request. Fix, chop the farm road. Cause the people that need to go in there to make their money. They need to go harvest their crops.
They need to make money. Simple, Papa. ABC. 1, 2, 3.
When they're telling them, they need to do that themselves. That's what they're telling them.
Yeah, nobody they're telling. Land for get in your farm, through the road there.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and there's a meeting on the 27th in Dangriga for the United Democratic Party. So members of the United Democratic Party, there's a meeting in Dangriga at 2 p.m. What the ad said, what the location, where is the location? I think you might write it down.
No, never did
write it down. Yeah, but there's a meeting in Dangriga, so members of the UDP, the leader of the opposition will be out there along with Honorable Patrick Faber Honorable Sheena Pitts,
And other-
chart the way forward for the UDP in that constituency and in fact for the country as a whole.
UDP forever.
You know, we need to get our act together. We need to get our house in order.
Yeah, and we have to get it. We have to get the house in order early because I'll tell you, we will need a house in order. We will need a good fighting force. You know, and when I say fighting, I don't mean figure out they go fight and the thing, you know, but a fighting force, strong, ready, right? Because boy, he rough, Papa. It's rough.
We need to get ourselves in order. The United Democratic Party needs to become a viable opposition. I don't know. We're right now we're still waiting on the judgment from that case for us to be able to move forward. And
yeah, we need that.
It's been what, 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
It's been about 3 weeks now, and the judge still not come up with his ruling on it, and this that the whole back the whole operations of the party, because while that took place, an injunction that was in place is still in effect. So the occupation of the building and other things
still questionable.
Still in question.
Yeah,
so
yeah. We need to. We
we're
need
waiting
to
for that judgment.
Yeah.
Guardian account get freeze. UDP account get freeze. Everything get freeze, and man can't get pay.
And you know when man work, especially in these hard times, man need them pay.
Get a zero. We're at zero.
Man need them pay. Yeah.
But once we survive through this, like everything else, we just press on and move on.
Yeah.
Keep the
course. We want to stay on for we track. And our track is to save Belize. For Belize and Belizeans. Yeah.
Because when they go down the hill, we're picking up speed, like somebody may say. We're going downhill and we're picking up speed. This country, they go to hell in a handbasket. The economy is not as nice and not as pretty as they had painted it to be, you know.
Boy.
It's not as nice and as they had painted it to be.
You see, fun, so when a man they tell me how things good and this they happen and that they happen, the economy they rebound and this and a whole lot of things.
Dreams they sell.
Dream they sell, you know. The dream they sell, you see, what, 98, was it 98 out of every 100 person they work or something like that? And they say, what part? No man. 90.
94.
94, they're not
94 out of every.
something percent, man. I think
you have a better memory than me.
That 2.something%, man. That means 96 or 97, man. So we're down there to work. But listen to me.
But that not reflect
people
out
where
there.
They work, not they feel it.
So even those who are employed,
you not they feel
they
it,
take
Papa.
lick.
Yeah, you see, unlike like I said earlier, Fonso, unlike the cab sick, unlike the CEOs, we can't go say, well, boy, listen, no, we are raised your salary to so much, and then still they get free
allowances,
gas, free house rent,
phone.
I wonder if some of them,
another one?
No, that's the
You wonder if some of them but another what?
I wonder if some of them not rent their own, we call it.
Rent their what?
They own their own house too. When I said some of them they live in their own house and collect rental allowance that.
Why that is not unlikely. Because they're known to do that, you know. Nothing get away from MPUP, you know. They're paying a self-rent. They're paying a self-rent for the for rent their own house. Sick. I don't know where we're going to, man. Now we in the UDP need to forget ourselves in order, man. Like we have a viable opposition to this worthless PUP government. And then they get where? No budget. Imagine no budget.
No budget to this spend without call it.
How many days we in? 23 days. 23 days. And no budget. Boy. I don't know where we end up. Where will we end up?
Boy. We will end up shit creek without a paddle. I won't know by the mix with my terminology, right?
All right there with it.
You're rough, boy. You're rough. It's bad. It's really bad. I wonder where we be, my brother? Where will we be?
And go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Carla, good morning. You're live.
Morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, good morning.
I don't know if you all have addressed this, but I have processed this a bit, and I'm wondering, and I know the general public has been wondering, why is it that Chester has not taken up his new post as CEO? Now, on the news, I saw that he was questioned about his salary, and he's saying that he's making much more money as a commissioner of police, and being a CEO, he's going to be winning less. I think I called a few shows back asking if this man is getting a double salary, and if salary is his issue about becoming CEO, let him do the simple thing and just step down and go deal with the car business, man. I mean, this man deal with low and high-end vehicles. So does he really need to go to be CEO? I mean, do we really need him as CEO? Haven't we had enough of Chester as commissioner for the last 6 years?
Right.
I mean, is the police department really better? No, that he's still trying to undermine, I would say, the next commissioner in line. Why doesn't he leave? I mean, this is ridiculous. It has never been done to promote a new commissioner and have the outgoing commissioner still hanging on to power. I mean, what is really going on there? Something must smell right. Something is wrong. When you are told you are gone and you need to go, why hang on to the department? We have seen the lieu of promotions and transfers he has done. Is there something really holding him back? What is it? I mean, we need to find out. So let's call him out. Let's call out the Minister of Police, the Prime Minister, or somebody. Somebody needs to tell us why he does not want to leave. It has to be something that is holding him back. So I'm wondering if this could be a topic for discussion tomorrow for you guys, but we need to dig deep and find out why. This is nonsense. Commissioner, you have already been told even by your CEO that you must leave. So do us a favor, man.
You remember, Carla, you remember that the commissioner had said that he instructed the cabinet secretary to try to speed up his package so he can go?
Yes, I recall that, and that he was very disrespectful to Minister Musa, saying that, he's not his boss, that his only boss is the Prime Minister and to an extent the Governor General. I mean, something, like I said, it's something in the package. What, is he being paid off for the rest of the years left in his policing career? I mean, he's what, 48, 49, 50? Is he getting 6 years more salary as a commissioner before he takes up CEO? What are the details? Will we be privy to that package that he is being given to move on.
We should be privy to it. So
Probably it's that, but something is not right. I have never heard or seen someone being asked to leave and you take forever because you did cry about an exit package. That means it has to be in there, and I ask that we find out what is really going on. The CABSEC or the Prime Minister or even the Minister of Police, we need to know what's going on. Why is it that this man does not want to relinquish his power as commissioner?
But not only that, the question is, why is it that government not does tell you need to go?
Yeah.
What he have over the government? What does he have over the government? Where they can't just say, you know what, sir, you need to go.
Your time
is up. You need to go. We have figure out your severance and so. Like any other public officer, when other public officers, their services are no longer required, they tell you know what, you need to go.
Go. You collect if you collect.
Yeah, go.
You go.
And then you have collect down the road.
Yeah, and if you want.
What is so special about Chester? That he has to stay there duplicating the role of commissioner. And the question is he being paid as CEO and being paid as commissioner at the same time?
Maybe he's making an allowance. Maybe he's getting additional.
That is exactly why we need to have some light shed on that exit package.
Yeah.
What is it so valuable in there that he is not relinquishing his post until that is given to him? So there must be something big in there. And we need to investigate that, gentlemen.
Because I am of the opinion, my brother, I am of the opinion, Fonso, he has come to the end of the life as commissioner at the police department. So you give him his gratuity and whatnot. And then he's being offered a job as CEO. Because when you assignment to take over, like you get transfer.
Yeah, but they're not a lateral transfer. So he not supposed to concern himself about I get less money. Well, if there's less money, then you need to find something else for them.
Yeah, you know why that? You know, take it.
You go by your business.
Simple.
I did watch Channel 5 and I interview with some Aldo Cancino, the acting director of Belize Solid Waste Management Authority, reference the garbage situation. You can listen to what he got for say.
So the road caused a delay. That in itself diminished the amount of trucks, the trucks that came in. And from our end, we had some issues with the timely payments. And so, I mean, these things, again, dialogue is important, understanding where we were, and that's why we will be able now to jointly work together, because we're joined at the hips. He has a contract, and then we also have an obligation, and so we've been trying to work out to make sure that the operations continue. If you had come here, I think if you had come here sometime last year, you would have seen that garbage was all the way to the front. Working with them, we almost had it back to normal. The plan that we had been executing was working. We also were looking at contingencies in the event that didn't work. So we already had identified how we would have addressed it if it doesn't, like a plan B and a plan C.
Well, so what, tell you, Joe? They never pay the contractors?
He did tell you they had problems.
They never pay the contractors?
Yeah.
And then they tell about some road that the truck they can't
go in.
Of course they can't go in because the garbage in there. So maybe the truck they should park right at the roadside and get to a load and load up the garbage right there.
Right, you load, move, go in, you know what I mean?
Oh, Lord.
Jesus, hallelujah.
They fixed it. The problem fixed, resolved. Why?
Which problem fixed? They talk about garbage, we talk about the fire with the bun. We went to the fire with the bun. They get it, they out it yet.
Still the bun.
That are the concern. The garbage, if the garbage was properly maintained and the job was done well and they could pay, then, but you see, the man tell you they got some problem with paying for garbage. Important services of the government, but they could raise CEO salary. They could raise the CABSEC salary with a stroke of a pen, but they can't pay to pick up the garbage at the transfer station. Boy, he was.
Somebody download this video for me. There's another video I show. Watch how bad Belize people live. They got a video here with a man that eat out of the garbage dump.
We see that all the time right long, yeah.
Download this video for me, some man that eat out of the garbage. Life hard out here.
Yeah.
But the CEO didn't go get raised, no?
Yes, with a stroke of a pen. They never know when the pay, so the CEO responsible for the because say, well, here we make a pay. If the more garbage, right? If they're saying, because I heard that last night, if there are more garbage at the dump site, then you need to use more vehicles. And so
this video they put on Facebook somehow, but it's right at the garbage dump with the bun. So somebody just to eat out of the garbage, like why? And the CEOs they could get raised now. My goodness, my goodness gracious! You got it, this Sam? Something there. You think life easy to Belize? You think it's sweet out here? While Prime Minister here on long leave,
yeah.
while CEOs they could get them raise a salary, while the CAPSEC could raise their own salary, man they eat out of the garbage dump.
But while they could drive fancy vehicle,
man they eat out of the garbage dump, Joe.
Why you see that regular?
You see that regular?
No, well, I don't see that the garbage.
No,
no,
so.
Well, maybe not at that level. Boy, rough.
It's sad, boy.
See
there, watch it. Huh? And you can't say that not Belize. Man got a Belize cap, hat. Out of the garbage or not, Joe?
Yes, that I noticed.
Do you see something like this before?
No, not like this, so boy. Not like this.
Not on the regular? I don't think this that this not a regular occurrence. So watch the garbage burn.
Boy.
There has to be something wrong with this. There has to be something wrong with this. Man, they eat out of the garbage dump. A bag of food.
Why then they go through garbage?
Yes, they did.
See? Why it's sad.
That's how we believe, man. Thanks to the People's United Party.
We deserve better. Belizeans deserve better. Where will I chop for destruction? Yeah.
Stay pan chop. Anyway, time for make we go. I think.
Yep. It's time to go.
Excellent chicken at excellent prices. Check out Martin here at Michael Finnegan Market, booth number 15. He got chicken for a plate, packet, and pot size. Special effects for vehicle parts 610 2011 610 2038. They deliver countrywide. Just send them a WhatsApp and they will answer you promptly. Cecil Jenkins for valuations 631-9220 631-9220. And then Owners Belize, OW and IRS. Owners Belize, if you want to buy land, if you want to sell land, if you want to find a land, get in touch with Owners Belize, or you can call Alan Kelly at 622-9090. Wild dog food, if you want your dog happy, give him wild dog food. The dog want happy and you want happier. Bronx Butane
at the corner of Mahogany and Mopan Street, where you get gas in your gas tank, where you take your money out your pocket for pay for at Bronx. We're open 7 days a week. However, on Sundays we don't do home deliveries. And Chongsin Restaurant, you call 223-0709, 223-0709. You place your order. They tell you when to come and pick up the food. You go to 184 Corner North Front Street and Majestic Alley, officially named Pink Sally. That's right across from the San Pedro Water taxi parking lot. And you can pick up and enjoy delicious Chinese food. And treat your taste buds, good food, good pizza, Moe's Pizza and Pasta at the Newtown Barracks, where you can enjoy that delicious homemade meat pie every morning, hot and tasty, right? And the Sahara Grill, 203-3031, 203-3031. That's the Sahara Grill, 3.5 miles on the Philip Golson Highway. You can enjoy delicious Lebanese food, Yalla Sahara. Well, we want to say thanks to all those persons who call us, all those persons who listen to us every day. Thanks for having us in your offices, in your cars, in your homes, in your bedrooms, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, the entire management and staff of Wave Radio, Wave TV. We want to wish you a pleasant good morning. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? The Garden will be out tomorrow, so look out for the Garden. It will be on the Garden webpage and Facebook. And then also remember that tomorrow, Thursdays, Samba will be spinning back again at Thursdays. Keep it locked on Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Samba!
Wagia Garinago, Hamagiono, Owalelu Wadamu Ridago. Alright, Sarahoma do Henna, Sarahoma Garinago.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
You don't know it's your girl Jacob Ramo and big up Wave Radio 105.999, you know.
Miss Mama son my dead about 4 months.